Things have really been taking off in the garden, including these volunteer sunflowers that seeded themselves from last year. I get so excited to see them. We've had storms and rain, and everything is looking so lush. I just get so excited to see all the new growth. It can be really overwhelming to try to grow all of your own food. So I've just been trying to expand my knowledge and expand our garden and what we're able to do every year to keep it sustainable. My garden is my happy place, and I don't want it to be something that generates burnout for me. Today I'm going to take you on a walk around to see what's growing and what's coming in right now and what we've been working on in the garden. Things are looking pretty lush over in the raspberries. My dahlias, how do you say that? Are coming on along, and the few that I chose to pinch, definitely worth the pinching. So now I'm wishing I had pinched them all, but I think I did like half and half. So see, like right here where I pinched, and these are coming off. I'm pretty sure I did this one. Yeah. And these are gonna bloom soon. What are you doing? Spunky! These are a few of Dad's plants that I have out to harden off, and then it like stormed. So they should be good to go. Zucchini is one of those things that has so many different uses. I love it. So you can just veg it up, you know, saute, whatever. Or you can make zucchini bread. Or one of my personal favorites that I'm planning to do is to preserve and can up zucchini relish. One of my absolute favorites. It's kind of like a sweet relish. And my favorite thing to eat it on is pulled pork. But you can throw it on a hot dog or anything else that you would throw relish on. So good. So I planted these plant starts from the local nursery earlier on, so that's why I'm already getting zucchini. Normally I just start everything from seed, but I struggle so bad with the squash bugs, so this year I said I'm going to go ahead and start these, and maybe I can get something before the bugs come in hot, which I've been successful with. So today though, when I watered a few minutes ago, and I'm noticing loads of bugs. And really, no matter how much I really try, there's always going to be some. I'm not going to fully annihilate them. I don't like squishing them between my fingers. I will, but typically what I do is I just clip them in half. I have spent hours removing bugs and removing eggs, only to have them still completely destroy my crop. There's some eggs right there. So this year I've decided I'm not spending all that time anymore, because ultimately it doesn't really seem to help me. Look at those beauties. So the zucchini relish recipe that I use is a ball canning recipe. I have it in a ball, it's kind of like a magazine, but it's a ball book that I use that recipe from. I'll see if I can figure out the link to it. If I can't find a link, we will do a type in the description. Got it. Hello, kitty kitty. This is the last of our kittens. I think we're gonna keep him. The kids call him Mateo. What are you doing, Mateo? I'll call him Spunky. Spunk Monk. I decided I wanted to try a cattle panel trellis method with some of my tomatoes this year. And it's been a long time since I've done this, but I did it.
Okay.
The rain has been a blessing, even if I know that it's jump-starting weeds. But we came out yesterday and did a lot of weeding out here. So I need him to weed eat these ends. But my main thing is to get a grip on the hogweed. That's like this thorny weed that comes up out here, and once it goes to seed, it is everywhere. So my main goal is to nip that. This is a hogweed. I mean, some vicious thorns on that thing. Here's a smaller one. This is one. If you get down real low, the thorns won't get you. And you can pull them up. But there's some vicious boogers. Planting tomatoes in the tomato pit. I call it that because this is what we used it for last year. We stored our leaf compost, or whatever you want to call it. You can just say leaves, in this pit area this year. And we've already removed a lot of it to use. But there's still quite a bit left, so we just kind of like shoved them over here on top of some of these volunteer potatoes that came up. So I'm probably just not going to plant on this end. And just have a few tomato plants in here. These are all Amish paste tomatoes. But the dirt here in this area is fantastic. It's just so dark and rich. I've just been like scooping or raking or whatever the leaves over into this trash can, and then taking them to wherever I want to use them to mulch. It's easier to put them down with this versus the wheelbarrow. My hope is for this leaf mulch to help hold in moisture, especially since we're going into a dry, hot week, and to help with weed pressure. That's it on the tour for this time. We are praying God's abundance over the plants in our vegetable garden this year. Next time we'll spend more time in this raised bed garden area talking about what's growing, as I have managed to get a few more things planted. And I hope and pray that your garden is flourishing no matter what size it is, and that you guys will join us on our next video.